Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gulamai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
He's going to owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
If I get information from Gulamai, what then?
Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important. If you discover Gulamai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
East Empire Company? Who are they?
A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
How is Gulamai an asset to the guild?
Gulamai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim's shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gulamai alive, but remind him who we are.
All right, then. Bards, Fletchers, wine. I don't like this city.
Are you okay? I read a book once that talked about diseases. Inside was a picture that looked kind of like the face you're making. Yeah? Beasts, beer and blood. It's an adventurous life for me.
Agaru? New armor! Most armor no fit Reeklings, but me see others wear, me like. Yes, please, me excited to wear.
it's really astounding how much sweet rolls affect Redcap. Is it because the ratio of sugar to his body mass makes it so concentrated? It's fun either way.
See ya.
What, friend? Ask. Some. Could be more, though. Can never have too many sweet rolls. Yuntar.
Juniper berries taste so good.
If there's one thing I value, it ain't a good beer or a good cheer. Although I could always do with more of both. It's friendships. Wherever you take that smelly backside of yours, with me you'll never have to watch it. I'll be there.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rochi.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your
Traitor!
mother comes.
Every one of them.
You betrayed us! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King.
Traitor!
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I'm here about Golden Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the act now, Gajule.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
What would it take to identify the buyer?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Are you sick?
What are you doing that for?
Spiced wine, the taste of home and heart.
I've got
Fruits.
weapons for
Solid.
Fresh off the
heaven,
boat.
armor
The
for
freshest in
Buildings
Skyrim.
look solid, I guess.
Another quiet day, I hope.
Watch your feet. We just cleaned there. Got lots of things to take care of. What do you need?
I wonder if you'll notice me. This accursed itch. It's been bothering me for days.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near
Hey, wanna play tag?
Come on in, just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is
Solid,
just about done.
Never thought I'd see the city again with my head
We'll
still
drive
attached.
out the storm cloaks and restore what
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk.
back our home.
I have the firebrand wine.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
You're trying to bribe me now?
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Did she say why she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
That's it? No name or anything?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
We drink to
Oh,
our
what a
youth.
prick!
To the
He conned
days
us out of
come
some
and
good
gone,
wine, and now
for
off
the
he
age
goes.
of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloak.
What should I do when we stop next? I can finish reading my book. Or maybe finish reading my other book. Or maybe I could finish my other book.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all
If I
can be
learned
yours.
to play a lute, do you think having that musical knowledge would make tonal energy easier to understand?
That man, him sell sweet roll?
Ouch! Scrap! There are better ways to get attention.
You talk to Ed Brothers. Deja has...
Is someone there?
I'm staying out of this. Gods! Another fight!
Friend, fight!
You're gonna die!
Easy.
Huh?
What
was that?
Me spear your face. We win.
Huh? What was that? Over here!
Them look angry.
Another fight.
You're quite a wretch, aren't you?
Kulawasa.
Gonna die.
Scrap, are you okay? I'll fix you right up, I promise.
Friend, buy redcap things?
They say no one survives the arena. Fighters like me,
You're not supposed to be in
we
here.
die 2 deaths.
Bright light.
Is someone there?
Oh, you want to murder us? Incredible.
It's no easy thing to make a living in the wilds of Skyrim. Yet here we stand, together.
You rush them, and I'll circle around behind them.
Is someone there? Are you looking for a fight?
Look out.
Now you're mine. The Jarls and the city guards. Huh. They'll never understand.
I know. I'll give you a good polish next time we rest, Scrap.
Huh?
Let's go then. Just another body to add to our count.
Remy, what? Dwemer. You say a lot.
Quiet.
Friend,
sound.
never met one. Them friends?
Never met. Well, of course you haven't. They're gone after all. If you'd have met one before, I'd have dropped dead from shock probably.
Shock. Like scrap? Dwemer, shiny like scrap?
No. It's a figure of speech. I mean, it's a metaphor. I mean, never mind. That doesn't matter. No, the Dwemer were
Someone
like
there?
elves.
Ha! Bite!
I'll try and make
Red
this
cap
quick.
beat. Not smart. Just bad. Dwemer, smarter than Remy? sound.
Now, there's no
scary.
need to do anything rash.
You.
This isn't as
You.
bad as it
Nice.
seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please,
That's
he'll have
so
me killed.
kind. Anyway, you don't have to worry about them. They're long gone. It's their automatons we need to worry about.
Them no worry, Redcap. Them loud, shiny, easy targets. And, Scrap, help us.
Yes, I think you're right, Redcap.
Tell me first, and then I'll decide.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
You say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is Carlia now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Carlia? The thief responsible for killing the previous guildmaster. Sounds like she's trying to repeat history.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Buying and selling
Buy
fine
some armor and
jewelry
live to
here.
tell about it.
Redcap is so cute. I'm so happy you helped him get away from that witch. Let me know if you need anything else.
Hey, let's talk a second.
Ooh, that person's circlet had an emerald in it. Did you see?
I wanted to say...
Hey! I want to talk to you. Now.
So you were part of a bandit clan?
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
But not for you.
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
What changed?
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
You'd never had to do that before?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
And Garthik?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on just like I did. Always a pleasure. Need something?
Don't you have better things to do than disturb me? Did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer?
He said Golden Glow was purchased by a Carlia.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gullumai also told me she was a murderer.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she returned?
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. This better be important. I'm quite busy. This better be important.
Gullumai told me she said where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes. I'm going with you. And together we're going to kill her. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
triumph!
You're more fighting.
Get him, Scrap!
I've killed legions like you.
Good boy, Scrap. You're such a good boy.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
You saw her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
You want me to lead?
I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you?
Understood.
Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
Isn't murder Dark Brotherhood territory?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
How did Gallus die?
25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest.
So Carlia took on both of you alone?
Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows.
Great. Just
and Gallus.
Catch my breath.
The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much.
What happened after Gallus died?
The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men and the Ratway became a bloodbath.
And you were a part of this?
I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim.
And what of Carlia?
The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septims and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best.
Tell me about Carlia.
She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close.
So, they had a relationship?
If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her.
Why did she kill him?
Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath. Have your weapon at the ready. I'm certain Carlia knows we're here.
Did I ever tell you I spent half a year in a dungeon? It took 3 companions to haul me in. I don't know what for, but I reckon they had good cause.
Mercer seems off. It makes me nervous. Please be careful, my partner in crime.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
If I could find a way to capture sound, we could carry music everywhere with us.
Fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it. After you. Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. What was that? That wasn't a fight, it was an execution. Huh? Something's near. I've killed legions like you.
Stop! It's just this one!
Spit on your corpse! Come on!
I can crush that hurt! Take this!
Ha ha! I've killed legions like
Definitely going to bruise. Stay still and I'll give you a
spit
shake.
on your corpse! There's 2 more of them ahead.
was one time when a group of kids my age set out.
Near. Your death will be my triumph. I'll spit on your corpse.
This! Just a little longer, Tesmir. Stay alive a little longer.
As good as dead. Hardly a challenge. Bone chimes. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I'd bet. Don't blunder into any of them. What was that? That wasn't a fight, an execution. Now you're mine. Come on!
Your curse, you!
Die!
It didn't have to be this way.
I'll spit on your corpse!
Don't worry, your death won't be in vain. You're supposed to produce the further science. Come on, you milk drinker.
Is that the best you can do?
Should have run while you could.
So ends the lesson. Your death will be my triumph. Ha ha! That's the end of that.
Oh, that's definitely going to bruise. Blood will adorn my blade. Thank you so much. Ah!
I've killed legions like Is that the best you can do?
Let us end your suffering moment.
Is that the best you can do? I'll spit on your corpse.
That's right. You stay over there, far away from me. Gosh, that hurt. Get this one.
That wasn't a fight, it was an execution. on the right track. She's been... What was that? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Huh? Near. Out of my way! As good as dead. Hardly a challenge. That door up ahead looks perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready. I knew I heard something. You're dead! Making this too easy! Oh! I killed Legion. Where'd you come from? Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint.
When I was in the dungeon,
without the matching
a bunch
claw,
of
they're
the guards
normally
used to
impossible
torture the
open.
prisoner in the cell next to mine. Wasn't right.
We're on
Wasn't
our own.
fair.
Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia's close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Hold on! You shot me!
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Hold on! You shot me!
No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Why save me?
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Then I'm in your debt.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
Why capture Mercer alive?
Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
How will you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Well, what's it say?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Perhaps it could be translated.
Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. The only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
There's that word again, Nightingale.
There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves' Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Can't you come with me to Winterhold?
I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can.
Tell me about Gallus.
He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales, and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close.
You were lovers?
Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him.
Why didn't you kill Mercer?
Mercer lied to the guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the guild.
Might not have a choice next time.
I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
Hello. All right.
Proud was a fool to take you in.
Oh, thank Akatosh you're awake. I wasn't sure if she was telling the truth about saving you or not.
By the way, Does that college look structurally unstable to you?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go?
I haven't seen you
I
before.
don't trust you.
Let me make this clear. I make sure no harm befalls the library. You so much as lift a finger with ill
Elves
intent.
don't belong at the
I'll
library.
do you in such a way that oblivion might as well be Aetherius to your rotting carcass.
So this is a twist. The guildmaster is actually the killer. Well, you know, no honor among thieves. Huh. Skyrim's college entrance exam is much simpler than exams in Wayrest. Maybe if I grew up here, I would have gotten into college. Not that I'm uneducated, mind you. I just ended up going to a traditional college instead of a mage's college.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Stay out of trouble, Redguard.
We don't get many people like you visiting Winterhold. Usually.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future
Yes,
experiments.
what is it?
This.
I've been sent by Carlia.
This is why people have a problem
Carlia?
with
Then she's
Come on in.
finally found it.
We got warm
Do you
food,
have
warm
Gallus's
drinks,
journal?
and warm beds.
Yes, but there's a problem.
A problem? Let me see it. Ah, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Can you translate it?
No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
What exactly is a farmer?
In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society.
So they were like your kind?
Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own.
What drove them underground?
The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. Killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now. Horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind.
They sound more like victims to me.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Forgive me. I've lost several close friends to the Falmer, and it tends to distort my view. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table.
Why did Gallus scribe his journal in Falmer?
Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details.
Where did he acquire the knowledge to use it?
Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calcelmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you.
What can you tell me about Gallus?
He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out.
He was an academic, yet he chose a different path. Why?
Well, for the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome.
How did you meet him?
Yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship? Calcelmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Hi. Brucha.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about something.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink.
The bloodiest beef in the Reach.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Tell me he didn't just say Calcelmo. Please tell me we're not going to talk to that old bastard. Why aren't you answering?
I want a cut of venison or mutton? Of course you do.
Redguard Captain.
Scrap, what have you been eating? You weigh more than a mammoth.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
Excavation site?
Neshuan Cell? The ruins underneath Markarth? The wealth of artifacts that I've based 2 human lifetimes of research on? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
I hear you're the authority on ancient Falmer.
Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings.
Perhaps I could view your work?
Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
Grant me access or you'll regret it.
Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth City Guard to my defense? You best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself on the executioner's block.
But I'm a great admirer of your work.
While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret.
What will it cost to change your mind?
I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority.
Forget it. Maybe I'll come back later.
Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you. The artifacts I've discovered in Neshuan Zell will make history one day.
No, the artifacts I've discovered will make me rich one day.
I can see you have no appreciation for scholarship.
I can appreciate both gold and knowledge.
Should be good.
That stings! You're
By order of the Ark, stop right there.
How about I pay you some gold and you look the other way?
All right. Just keep your voice down, and don't let me catch you again. Ulfric Stormcloak, the rightful High King? What a laugh.
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission.
Dwemer Museum?
It means Dwarven Museum. Lost race of people that built the city. You want to know more? Ask Calsimo. He's usually in front of the ruins, just down the tunnel. Wait. I know you.
You're making a mistake.
There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
I don't have time for this, do you?
Nah. Well, your bounty is low. Alright, get out of my sight. But you're known to me now, scum. Remember that.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calselmo.
All right then. Let's steal those so precious
said he needed
research
every
notes.
man he could get to protect
He thinks
his
locked
research.
doors will stop me?
Better
The
them
fool.
than us. We lost 3 good men to the traps up there. And for what? Just to see another damn spider clanking around? Well, at least this post is safe enough. Come on, Let's get back to work.
By the arena. That's impressive.
Sir, are you serious? You heard me, Captain. Our work must not be disturbed. Kill any intruders on sight. Call for backup if you need it, but let no one through.
As you say, sir.
Them come, them die.
That's a best. Come on, Scrap.
Me not even hurt.
Some of the guards back there were saying this place is ran by money. I don't like it. Had enough of that business in the arena.
Huh? What do you think this is?
Another trap. Is someone there?
Me fear your
Three of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam. Can you please hit them with one of those
Come at me.
It's Are you prepared to die?
Oh, great job, Remy. Now you're bleeding all over the place.
What was that? Over here!
Hurry!
I never should have come here.
No! Good boy, Scrap. You're such a good boy. Using prisoners to mine silver? Seems like you're just asking for innocent people to be given fraudulent charges.
All right, men. Spread out and search the tower.
Good thinking with the charcoal and paper.
What we're dealing with here. Adriel, what a day. What was
Someone
that?
there? Let's get them.
Yes? I wonder if the librarian at Cyrodiil leaves all the cleaning duties to a
I'm
single
telling you,
apprentice.
I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Watch what you're doing.
Do you know a soul trap spell? I think Scrap might need a new soul gem.
Well, I'm at a loss. None of this makes a damn bit of sense.
Few things in life do.
True, very true. But the autumn gale was an exception. 77 times it swam through the Sea of Ghosts safely to the northern shore. 77 times through mighty storms and restless seas, it never failed to reach port. But somehow, on the 78th, on a clear day with a steady wind, it sank to the bottom of Pilgrim's Trench.
What about the crew? Did any of them survive?
Not a single one. A great tragedy indeed. How am I ever going to replace such cheap and skilled labor? Fortunately, I hadn't paid them their wages for the last few months. That takes some of the sting out of it.
Be careful.
Back, eh? And how was our friend Caselmo? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes.
It's quite the tale.
I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
Let's see what they're cooking.
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word.
Larger soul gem.
Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
Thank you, Enthir.
If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in Winterhold, visit me at the college. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives.
Why does it require that type of protection?
Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect.
Thieves and temples, it just doesn't add up.
I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean.
I'd understand better if less mystery was involved.
As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me.
Very well. We do it your way for now.
I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve.
I'll put it to good use.
If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Enjoying yourself? You're always talking to me, but never to Scrap. Is there something you're not telling us?
I have some questions for you, Remy.
Oh, what's that?
I've been wondering, what do you think of me?
You're just fine. The Nightingales? I think I read a book with the name before.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Look at that dark elf whore, strutting around like she's innocent. I'll cut her open from gullet to groin. Look at that dark elf whore, strutting around like she's innocent. I'll cut her open from gullet.
Do you think I could train Scrap to sneak into houses for me? No, he's too loud.